It's Saturday night, and we're about to discover who's got stars in their eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
To Stars in Their Eyes. Now, I've decided it's time we brought this show into the 21st century. If you go to the cinema these days, it's all computer animation and graphics, things like Jumanji and Toy Story. And here on Stars in Their Eyes, we like to be at the cutting edge of the new technology. So I can proudly reveal that I'm not here. What you're seeing is a computer-generated image of me, a compilation of millions of pixels creating a one-dimensional holographic image with no substance. No change there, then. We don't need computer simulations on this show. We've got virtual reality. Once more, 5-star guests are going to present their own living image of singing superstars, starting with star guest number 1, who I can assure you is definitely the real McCoy.
My name is Paul McCoy. I'm 31 years old. I live in Skelmersdale, and that's in Lancashire. But I do actually work in Liverpool at the moment as a theatrical agent, which I've done for the past 5 years. It's only a small business, and we work from my partner's house in one of the bedrooms upstairs. The job entails is booking bands and singers and comedians into local pubs and clubs. It's not as glamorous as what a lot of people might think it is. I've loved music since as far back as I can remember. I think when I was about 4 or 5 years old, my granddad had a piano, and I always remember walking into the parlour and just plinker-plonking away. The person that I'm going to be tonight, I actually got told that I looked like him first of all. So I got his tape and I listened to it for hours on end. I'm just made up to be appearing on Stars in Their Eyes.
He's well made up. Please welcome Paul McCoy. So, Paul, tell us what it was you were doing musically at the age of 4.
Well, it was at the age of like 3 to 4, apparently, so being told by my mum. I can't remember it. I was grabbing the plug off the electric fire and using it as a microphone. And I used to entertain all the family.
So you weren't really an entertainer, you were just really a fire hazard, weren't you?
That's right, yeah.
But then you went into a band at the age of 13.
I did, yeah. It was at school. I used to play guitar at school, and my religion teacher was a nun, and she actually had me playing at masses and things. She built a band around me, and she used to let us practice in the convent.
So you were in a band run by a nun?
Yeah, we used to practice rock and roll in one room while the nuns were doing the Hail Marys. And
How many instruments can you play, Paul?
I can play quite a few. I can play the piano, guitar, saxophone, drums. I even play the spoons.
You're a real entertainer, you aren't you? Mm-hmm. You've had a lot of support from people about you being on the show, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, it's been great. I've had people wishing me luck all the time. They've been saying to me things like, good luck when you go on, opportunity knocks. And new faces. I've even had one guy said to me, the best of luck when you go on that Stars on Sunday.
One of my favourites, that. Now, you've met the man you're going to be, haven't you?
That's right, yeah. I went to his concert a couple of months back. I went backstage and had a chat with him.
And was he happy about you being him on this show?
He's made up, he's really made up, yeah. At the moment, he's making a comeback. He's got a new CD out, and he's going to be on tour this year. So he's quite pleased. He's going to be watching the show tonight, actually.
I think you better tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Gilbert O'Sullivan, naturally! Usually he touts talent, but tonight, singing live, Paul McCoy is Gilbert O'Sullivan!
I've no wish to hurry your love, but have you seen the time? It's 9:45 and we're supposed to be there at 9. I don't think the registrar will be very pleased, but we show up an hour late like 2 frozen peas. both now facing for the first time, presently and past, something that begins with them and ends in a lass. More than a complete disaster, even from the start. What could it be? It's matrimony. I know how you've dreamt about being walked down the aisle, but think of the money we're saving, you'll see it's worthwhile. It won't please our mums and dads, but they don't even know. Besides, if they did, what's a betting, they wouldn't even go. You and me are all that matters, disregard the rest. Trust your soon-to-be old man, he knows what is best. Very shortly now there's gonna be an answer from you, then one from me. That's matrimony. Oh, I'm truly grateful for the little things in life that have made me so glad. Every other hour that I spend with you is not the least bit sad. Quite the opposite, in fact, and if you don't believe me, here's the proof. Ask me if I, and I'll say I do. You and me are all that matters, disregard the rest. Trust your soon-to-be old man, he knows what is best. Very shortly now there's gonna be an answer from you, then one from me. That's matrimony. That's matrimony. That's matrimony.
Well done, Paul. Sensational. A great transformation as well. I tell you what, as Gilbert's watching, do you have a message for him? As one Gilbert to another?
Thanks a lot, Gilbert, for being you, helping me to be you. Just thanks a lot and good luck.
You've done this kind of thing before. I'd just like to say, Gilbert, the flares are a bit of a worry. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul McCoy as Gilbert O'Sullivan. Well done, Paul. Now let's drop in on star guest number 2, who's a dab hand with a paintbrush.
My name is Ruth Armstrong. I'm 30 years of age. I'm from Asherton, Northumberland. I'm a full-time housewife at the moment, and in my spare time I like to paint murals for my own children as well as for my friends and neighbours' children. I like to see the faces of the children when I've finished the murals because they look really pleased and excited that their room's all finished the way they wanted it. I've enjoyed singing since I was very small, but it wasn't until I got a bit older when other people said that I had a voice which I should perhaps take up as a career, but I had the family and things, so I never did. When I first found out I was going to actually appear on the show, I couldn't believe it because right from the very beginning I didn't even think I would get a first audition. And then when I got the second audition, I was sort of over the moon, jumping around the house, and I was really pleased when I got actually through the show.
She's keen on extramural activities, Ruth Armstrong. So that mural, how long did it take for you to paint it?
It took about 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
all in all, yeah.
Would you like a career as a painter?
No, not really. I prefer it more as a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like a career as a singer?
Yes, very much indeed, yes.
Yeah. But as you say, you see the family got in the way, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, a little bit.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
Not really.
Really? Now, I know you're a very shy person, actually, aren't
Yeah.
you? But when you perform, you become somebody completely different, don't you?
Yeah, I become a lot more confident, probably because I'm taking on a different character, and they're completely different to like my normal self.
Why do you think it's so much easier to be somebody else than to be yourself?
Just is.
Well, it is,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's why we're all so good at advice, I suppose. Now, this all started as a joke, didn't it, coming on the show?
Yeah, it did. I used to do impressions to try and make people laugh. And this one impression that I did, my friend said that I really sounded like the person. And also a few people said that I looked like the person. So I thought that I would combine the two. And here I am.
And it's not a joke anymore.
No.
Tell us who you're going to be, Ruth.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Kate Bush.
Kate Bush! Another imaginative artist. She paints a pretty picture. Tonight, singing live, Ruth Armstrong is Kate Bush!
Stripes and ribbons. Now he's sitting in his hole. He might as well have buttons and bows.
What could he do? Should have been a rock star.
But he didn't have the money for a guitar.
Should have been a politician.
But he never had a proper education.
What could he do? Should have been a father.
But he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste. Army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Army dreamers. Army dreamers. What a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Army dreamers. Army dreamers.
Did that give you the confidence you need?
Yes, indeed. Definitely.
Well, I don't think your family will stand in the way any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Armstrong as Kate Bush. Well done. We'll leave Ruth to her reveries and pay a visit to star guest number 3, who's getting tackled up for the big one.
My name's Les Green. I come from Cwmbran in Gwent, which is in South Wales. Cwmbran's alright, it's pretty big. Got a leisure centre and everything else, big town centre, shopping. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I love fishing. I'm out at like 5:30 in the morning. Drive to wherever I'm going to go. I won't finish till like 3 o'clock. The best fish I've ever caught, not necessarily the biggest, but the best, was a bream. It was just over £11. It was my mum's idea to put me in for stars in their eyes. I didn't have the confidence to do it myself. She's always there, giving me a good shove. Come on, what's the matter with you? Get on with it. When I walk through the doors, I think I'm going to feel, I know I'm going to be nervous as hell. But I'm sure once I get out and I get the microphone in my hand, I'll be cool.
Let's reel him in. Les Green. Les, congratulations. I hear you've just had a baby.
Well, not me, my girlfriend.
I was going to say you got your figure back right quick, didn't you, really? When was the baby born?
About 5 days ago.
What's his name?
Les, of course. Yeah.
Well, I know Karen couldn't be here tonight as well because of looking after her. So is there anything you would like to say to Karen And Les, your new son.
Well, I'd really like to dedicate this performance tonight to Karen and Les, who were sat at home, because they couldn't come here tonight, but I'm going to do my best for you.
This is for the two of you, all right? Now, you said on the film that you would probably be nervous as hell. How do you feel now?
Nervous as hell.
Tell me what it was like in the run-up to the audition.
I was in the toilet for about a week. It was a nightmare.
I can't believe that you're that nervous, because you're part of a duo.
Yeah, I sing in a duo down in South Wales with my mate who's in the audience, Steve Harris. We do social clubs here and there, a bit of pocket money.
And he reckons you look like somebody.
Yeah, Andy Bell.
But you're not doing Andy Bell tonight, are you?
No.
No, you're not. So could you give us a few clues as to who you are going to be?
Well, he's a big heartthrob. He's an absolutely fantastic songwriter. He's had a number of #1 hits with his band, who have recently split up, which is a big clue.
Everybody should know from that. Tell us who you are going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Gary Barlow.
Gary Barlow, top man from Tidbits. He wants to be a big fish. Tonight, singing live, let's read is Gary Barlow.
Against my life, what do you hear? A million words just trying to make the love song of the year. Close your eyes, but don't forget what you have heard. A man who's trying to say 3 words, words that make me scared. Million love songs later. Trying to tell you that I care. Million love songs later, and here I am. Here I am. Million love songs later, and here I am. To the future now, this is what I see. Million chances pass me by, million chances to hold you. Take me back to where I used to be. Hide away from all my truths through the lost sea. Million love songs later. Trying to tell you that I care. Million love songs later, and here I am, just for you, girl. Million love songs later, and here I am. For you, baby. Million love songs later, and here I am.
So much for being nervous as hell.
Can you tell?
Not a sign of it, not a sign of it. I told you, really cool, and it couldn't have been a finer dedication for Les Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, Les Green as Gary Barlow. Gary Barlow and 1,000,000 love songs. But now it's time for 13 million cups of tea, or coffee if you prefer. So you go and put the kettle on while I go and phone the National Grid and warn them to expect a power surge. I'll see you in a bit. in Their Eyes, the show that's a celebration of the imitation of vocalisation, only on this station. Now, for your appreciation, here's some information on star guest number 4.
My name's Colin Gould. I live in Harefield in Middlesex. I'm married to Beverly. We've got 2 boys, Ricky, who's 8, and Danny, who's 6. My job is to drive 4 children with special needs to and from Bushy Mead School, which is based in Hertfordshire. I've been driving on this run for nearly 6 months now, and since I've been on that run, I've got to sort of treat them more like my own kids, you know, sort of love them the same as my own kids. I used to be a gravedigger some years ago, and not long after I left, I actually found out that this person I'm going to be is actually buried in that cemetery, and I never knew. When I actually found out I was going to be on the show, I was driving to pick the girls up to do the school run, and I was told that I was on the show, and I pulled over and cried for about 3 minutes.
He's an emotional chap. Please welcome Colin Gould. It's nice to see somebody enjoying their work, Colin, and those girls love you.
I love it. It's good. Nice job.
What happens when people stare in the minibus? I bet they do, don't they?
Oh, they do. You get some, you know, sort of nasty people. But if we pull up at traffic lights, I just sort of say, you know, after 3, girls, count to 3, and whoever's sitting in the car or the bus next, just get, like, gestures off them, like, you know.
Do you sing in the minibus with them?
Yeah, when they let me, I'll start singing, they just tell me to shut up, you know, moan at me or whatever. You know.
We saw your boys waving goodbye. They wave goodbye to you every morning, don't they?
Every morning, yeah.
And how do they feel about you coming on the show?
Well, they said if I don't make it, then, you know, in stardom, then they're going to have a go, so...
Well, what gives them the idea that they might make it?
On St Patrick's Day, a couple of my friends were playing in the local pub, and they phoned me up, so we took the boys up there and sat them down. I got up and sang a song and got a clap and that. And the boys got up and sang a song, and they had a whip round and got £8 each, and I got nothing. So that was,
nice one, boys.
Yeah, so...
Tell us a bit about the man that you're going to be tonight.
The man I'm going to be tonight, he had hits in the 50s and the 60s. He died at the age of 43, and he was famous for his gold suits and, you know, his shiny suits. And
there are more coincidences other than you actually working in the same graveyard that the man's buried, aren't there?
Yeah. One of them was, we'd done a big charity do at the Beck Theatre in Hayes, and that was the last place that he ever appeared live, and I found out he had dressing room 1, and that's the same dressing room that I had on the night, so... Well,
you'll be in dressing room 1 tonight. Tell us who you're going to be.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Billy Fury.
Billy Fury, a 60s teen idol! He's halfway to fulfilling his dream, and tonight, singing live, Colin Gould is Billy Fury!
I want to be your love. But your friend is all I'll stay. I'm only halfway to paradise, so near yet so far away. I long for your lips to kiss my but just when I think they may, you leave me halfway to paradise, so near yet so far away. Being close to you is almost heaven. See, you can do just so much. It hurts me so to know your heart's a treasure, and that my heart is forbidden to touch. So put your sweet lips close to mine. say, don't leave me halfway to paradise. So near, yet so far away. Whoa, so near, yet so far away. So near, yet so far away.
You have a stunning voice. Did you really enjoy that? I thought you did. And if those girls on that bus tell you to shut up again, just report them to me, all right?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colin Gould as Billy Fury! And Central Star guest number 5, who's a bit of a jet setter.
My name's Michelle Lewin-Musclewhite. I was born at RAF Cosford in the West Midlands, and I've spent my life on RAF stations around Britain and anywhere else in Europe, and currently based at RAF Coningsby. I'm a Flight Lieutenant Engineering Officer who's responsible for the maintenance of components on the Tornado F3 aircraft. By day, I have to be very straight-laced. I am in charge of a lot of people here, so they have to be able to look up to me, whereas by night I can go and let my hair down. It was my father that threatened to apply for Stars in Their Eyes without my knowledge, and we decided that if I was going to do it, we'd do it properly, and we had a sing-off in the front room, and we came up with the person I'm going to be tonight.
Now she's going to sing in your front room, Michelle Lewin-Musclewhite. So, Michelle, really, you were born into the RAF, weren't you?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I've spent most of my life around the Air Force. I don't really know any different, I don't think.
Was your father in the RAF?
Oh, yes.
Ah, the man with the great influence, obviously.
Yes.
Now, is it true that very few women achieve what you've managed to in the RAF?
There's more of us about now, but we're still a bit thin on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And how many men are under you? Oh, what is it with you? Please. How many men are you in charge of, Michelle?
About 35.
About 35, right. And is the work you do secret at all?
Some aspects of it are classified, but not all of it.
You were classically trained as a singer, weren't you?
Yes, that's right.
And not only that, you've written music as well, haven't you?
A bit here and there, yes.
Tell us what you've written.
I wrote a Requiem Mass when I was 16, going on 17, as the song goes. And a few bits and pieces here and there.
Now, this is not a classical person that you're going to be tonight. And this influence of your father's that extended as far as this show. What is the sing-off in the front room about?
Well, we dragged out every CD and tape that we had of any female singer that we had at the time. And I sung to all of them until we found someone who roughly matched.
Tell us a little bit about her.
She was an American rock singer of mainly the early 80s. But she did win 4 Grammys and sold 15 million records worldwide.
That's good enough for us. Tell us who you're going to be, Michelle.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar, brilliant. On a wing and a prayer, tonight singing live, Michelle Lewin-Musclewhite is Pat Benatar.
I tried to tell you, many times I cried alone. Always unsurprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. Don't wanna leave you really, I've invested too much time to give you up that easy. To the doubts that complicate your mind.
We
just wouldn't know what to do with my strength anyway. Have we become a habit? Do we disturb the facts? Now there's no looking forward. Now there's no turning back. When you say we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder. We belong to the sound of the words we're both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together. We can't begin to know it, how much we really care. I hear your voice inside me, I see your face everywhere. Still you say we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder. We belong to the sound of the words we're both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together.
Well done. Well, you might be born to the RAF, but you're a born singer as well. How did you feel about it?
Just for once, I'm absolutely speechless.
Well, that makes a change. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Lewin-Musclewhite as Pat Benatar. And so Michelle disappears into the wild blue yonder. Well, just round the back, actually, to wait with the other star guests in anticipation of our studio audience's decision. Because, as usual, it's they who literally hold the fate of our 5 hopefuls in their hands. So who will it be? Will it be Gilbert O'Sullivan, Kate Bush, Gary Barlow, Billy Fiore, or Pat Benatar? There they are. We wish them all the best of luck. And here we go, studio audience. Cast your votes now. And the winner is Gilbert O'Sullivan! What do you mean you can't believe it?
Unbelievable.
You only got it because you're dead good.
I can't believe it. Where's the bar?
We'll get there soon enough. I'll tell you what, I'm not only pleased for you, I'm pleased for our Gilbert as well, because I think he's great. I really, honestly, and now we do have a bit of a problem now, don't we? Because, of course, it's normally you that books out the talent. So who's going to be booking you out now?
Well, I suppose it's going to be my partner,
Great.
Chris.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. You're on your own now. So for the second time tonight, Paul has made the long walk through those famous doors to take his place in the live grand final at the end of May. Not virtual reality, mate. Actual reality. Join me again next week when I'll be presenting another glittering array of star guests. But right now, let's enjoy once more the sweet sound of Paul McCoy as Gilbert O'Sullivan. Good night.
I've no wish to hurry your love, but have you seen the time? It's 9:45 and we're supposed to be there at 9. I don't think the registrar will be very pleased, for we show up an hour late like 2 frozen peas. Both now facing for the first time, presently and past. Something that begins with them and ends in a lass. More than luck, complete disaster, even from the start. What could it be? It's matrimony. I know how you've dreamt about when walk down the aisle, but think of the money we're saving, you'll see it's worthwhile. It won't please our mums and dads, but they don't even know. Besides, if they did what's a bet, they wouldn't even go. You and me are all that matters, disregard the rest. Trust your soon-to-be old man, he knows what is best. Very shortly now there's gonna be an answer from you, then one from me. That's matrimony. Oh, I'm truly grateful for the little things in life that have made me so glad. Every other hour that I spend with you was not the least bit sad. Quite the opposite, in fact, and if you don't believe...
If you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call free phone 0800 666 888. That's 0800 666 888. And who knows, our famous doors could open for you.
Disregard the rest. Trust your soon-to-be old man, he knows what is best.